If you're wondering how you can have breakfast burritos when you're out backpacking and need it to be lightweight and packable, stay tuned. So there are several things we need to consider when we go out hiking, especially if we're talking about multiple day trips. One of them is your food. Not only does your food need to meet all your nutritional requirements, it also needs to be packable and lightweight. The breakfast burritos that I'm going to show you today meet all of those criteria. So the breakfast burritos we're going to be making today basically are a combination of all the ingredients you see here, but when I'm done, each meal will look like this. All right, definitely packable. I'm just going to read from the list I have here of the requirements that are met by these meals. All right, from these ingredients, and there will be on certain things, there'll be things that are left over, but you will get 4 meals, so 4 days of breakfast just from these ingredients. Each meal will have 2 breakfast burritos. The weight per meal is 5.4 ounces, which means that you'll get 130 calories per ounce, which is pretty good. The calories per meal is 700. All right, so this package is 700 calories. Carbohydrates is 100 grams, protein 36 grams, and fat 16 grams. All right, so quite a bit of energy and nutrition just in this little package. All right, so what we'll need is, I am going to use some already prepared backcountry meals, but I don't need this whole package for one day. These are really expensive, and I can divide them up. So this is going to be divided into 4. All right, we got hash browns. We're going to mix in our rice sides. Rice sides come in all different kind of flavors. This just happens to be white cheddar queso, which I thought would be good for breakfast burritos. Bacon jerky, and I won't use this whole package to make my burritos, but with the leftover, I can add them to another meal or just eat it as bacon. So anyway, if you don't want to use bacon jerky or can't find bacon jerky, bacon bits can also work in place of this. I have instant milk. All right, I'm going to add some of that. It'll make it a little creamy and also add some nutritional value to it. Tortillas, I won't need this whole package. I'm essentially going to use 8 tortillas that I'll put in the package. As far as preparing it, all I got to do is put them in there, and then when it's time to eat, we'll just stuff it with the mix that we're going to make. And then we need Ziploc baggies. So basically, I have here 4 freezer bags and 4 just thin sandwich bags. All right, the first thing I'm going to start with is my Mountain House scrambled eggs. Essentially, I'm just going to open the package. And divide it up between the 4 baggies. Once I get it divided between the baggies, I don't like to leave them in big chunks like they are, so I just kind of crush them up through the baggie, make them a little finer. Next, I'm going to go with my hash browns. Next, I'll go with my rice side. Bacon jerky. And I guess you could put the whole thing, but I usually tear it up in little pieces. So the last thing I usually put in is dry milk, powdered milk. About 2 tablespoons. Once all those ingredients are mixed together, then I just kind of take the bags and work them in, zip them, kind of shake them up, get all the ingredients mixed well together. From there, you just can pop open the bag, kind of roll it, get all the air out, zip it back up. And as far as the mix, once you get all that done, you're done with the mix. So it's simply just putting your tortilla with your meal to make it where it's one unit when you put it in your pack. So there I have my 4 mixes, and now I just need to put them together with my 2 tortillas per meal. And to do that, the best way I've found is to simply take your 2 tortillas, lay your mix inside of it, wrap the tortilla around it, and you can take your other Ziploc bag, stuff it in there like so. Again, squeeze the air out of it. And there you have it. So now I'm out backpacking and it's time to eat this. So what do? Well, it's pretty simple. You can boil water, pour it straight into the baggie. If you have some kind of sleeve to put it in, you can put it in there for, 5 to 10 minutes and it'll cook it pretty quick. Basically, it just rehydrates it and it's ready to eat. On this, I'm leaving for Big Bend in the morning, and it's basically a desert, so I have to carry a lot of water. And I'm not taking a stove at all, but that doesn't mean I can't have breakfast burritos. So all I'm simply gonna do is take a 1/4 cup of water. So you could bring you a little measuring spoon for a 1/4 cup, or just know your gear. And if you know where a 1/4 cup is in your little titanium cup here, then you can pour it in there, pour it into your meal. Kind of mix it around. And then we'll just seal it back up and let it sit from like 30 minutes to an hour. The longer you let it sit, the more water that it'll absorb. And it'll be ready to eat. You won't have to cook anything. You won't have to have a stove or nothing like that. If I'm gonna take off packing, or go ahead and put everything in my backpack and walk and then decide to stop in about an hour to eat, then like I carry this little container and I just stick it in there. That way I don't have any spills inside my pack. Or you could double bag it inside another Ziploc baggie, that'll work as well. So we've let our mix sit for 30 minutes. And now all we have left to do is to prepare it and eat it. So all you need to do is take out your baggie, get you a spoon. You can can prep your tortillas on on your Ziploc baggie or something like that. And I just put half in one, half in the other. So it seems strange teaching someone how to eat a burrito, but basically all I do is wrap one side, wrap the other, and I'll take my finger here, close off the end, and we're ready to go. So there you have it, easy breakfast burritos for your backpack. Look me up, Backwoods University, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and backwoodsuniversity.com. Check you later.